What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again. And a lot of ladies talk to me about dating a guy who's broke, dating a guy who's struggling. They're always trying to figure out whether or not they should give a broke guy a chance. I got a dude, he doesn't have a lot of money, but he seems sweet. Should I try or should I not? Now, I've made several videos about some of the good points about dating broke guys. But to be fair and to be helpful, I'm going to give you some of the reasons why you wouldn't want to date a broke guy. Because the reality is that dating somebody with financial struggles can turn out bad, and it has in the past. So I'm going to give you some of the reasons why you shouldn't date a broke guy. And of course, like always, you can make your own decision, but I'm going to give you some of the reasons because you can weigh one thing against another and make a better decision, a more informed decision. I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, well, money doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter. Yeah, but a mortgage does. And car payments do matter. That matters, right? Life insurance, health insurance. There are things in the world that money buys that do matter. And, we got to think about those things when we get into a relationship. So here are some of the reasons why you may not want to date a broke guy. Number one, attention. When you're dating somebody who is broke, you probably don't want to be dating a broke guy forever. I don't know, maybe you do. But if not, you're going to be dating somebody whose main focus is getting money or getting opportunities for themselves so that they can support their family. If that's the case, you're not going to be getting all the attention. They're not going to be able to make all the road trips. They're not going to be able to make all the parties. They're not going to be able to do all of the fun things that you probably would like to do because they're going to be busy trying to make money and trying to provide a better life for themselves. This could be cool in some cases because it may happen pretty fast and things may go their way, and now boom, you go from not going anywhere to going on vacation all around the world. Of course, that's lovely. But it could take years and years and years, and that may be a tough time in your life that you really don't want to put up with, especially when your lifestyle or the lifestyle you can provide for yourself is already at a certain level. If you're sitting over here making six figures plus, and you're in a situation where you could go on those vacations by yourself, but because the dude that you're with isn't in a financial position where he wants to do those kind of things, he's focused on something else, it may be difficult for you because you feel like you're sacrificing, and maybe the sacrifice could end up feeling like it's too great, and you guys could bump heads, and that could break the relationship up. Number two, risk to reward. Usually when you're dating somebody who's broke and they're trying to come up, you're going to have to put in some effort. That's just the reality of it. It means that you are going to have to do certain things, go without certain things, put in certain effort to help get them to where they need to be. Even if you're not necessarily, behind the counter at their business working or whatever, just the fact that you're there and in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have, and they might need you to do certain things at times, it's going to be a lot of effort put in on your end. I'm not talking about if you're just sitting around doing absolutely nothing but what you do in life. Normally when you're dealing with somebody who's broke, that actually wants to get money, that actually wants to be financially stable, they're only going to want assets in their life. So they're going to expect for you to kick in and do a little something, whether it's help out behind the counter, wash cars with them out in the street, whatever it is they're doing, they're going to probably want you to do some helping, or they're going to feel like it'd be better for them to go it alone. They're going to be like, well, I want to get where I want to go in life. I'm not trying to worry about somebody who's dead weight. They're not going to feel like just the relationship is enough for them to stick around with you. A lot of times as a woman, you might think, I'm doing something because I'm here with somebody who's broke. Or a lot of guys are like, I don't really care if you stick around while I'm broke or not. I want someone who's going to help me get money. And if you're not willing to put that time and effort and energy in, it's not going to work out. So putting that time and energy in means that you're putting it up the risk, because on the front end, you're doing a lot hoping that this is going to work out. And it may not. The relationship may not work out. They may never get any money. They may stay broke for the rest of their lives. And that's going to be rough for you. But it could be worth it. Like I said, they could turn out to be LeBron James, or they could turn out to be Warren Buffett or somebody like that. Then obviously it's worth it. But it may not turn out to be that way. You might be sharing a blanket together on Skid Row. So, the risk is high and the reward could be high, but it could also be no reward at all. Number three, judgment. Now, I know a lot of us like to say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But the reality is, a lot of times we actually do care. We do care that our family feels like we're doing well, our friends, people like that. And a lot of times when you're dealing with somebody who's broke, the judgment is going to be high, especially when they haven't made it for a while. If you've been with somebody and they've been plugging away at a certain thing for a long period of time, you're going to hear from mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa, everyone in your family until this person gets on. But it could be worth it, obviously, if they make it. Now, don't get me wrong. If they make it, then family's going to shut up because they're going to be trying to borrow money. But if they don't make it, then you're going to have to keep dealing with people saying stuff, telling you things, giving you advice and all that kind of crap. And that could become annoying. So if you're not going to be the type of person who can deal with their family, you don't want to hear that crap, you might want to pick somebody who's actually at least somewhat established so that you don't have to hear that. If you got somebody who's going to work every day, paying bills, and you guys are living a middle-class lifestyle, you're not going to hear too much crap from people. Now, obviously, it's not always easy to find somebody like that. But if you can deal with a lot less judgment from friends and family. Finding somebody who's poor or broke, that's trying to get somewhere, that's trying to make things happen, can be very difficult, and it can be a strain on family relationships because family, a lot of times they are really just looking out for you and they want to make sure that you're with somebody who's not using you, dragging you down, and making your life worse. But unfortunately, family can also be very annoying and they can also interfere in things that you have going. So when you pick somebody, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's broke, you got to be able to stand up to family. You got to be able to stand up to friends. You got to be able to actually really believe in what that person is doing and what you guys are building in terms of a relationship. Otherwise, it's really not even worth it to try because ultimately, even if that person does make it, you won't be there with them because they'll remember all the times that your family insulted them and you didn't stick up for them, all the times your friends had something to say, all the times you kind of questioned whether they were going to make it or be successful or not, and they'll probably walk away and get with somebody else when they do get on. So that's something to think about before you make the decision. All right, hopefully I was able to help you out. If you need extra help, make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation, a detailed question. Also, I do profile reviews in case you're wondering why you're not getting the attention that you feel like you should get on social media. Once again, it's your man, ChazzEllis. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else. Peace.